Hi, welcome to 5 Minute Quick Reviews. I'm Bernie, and we review movies and games in under 5 minutes. Today I'm going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War. Let's get started. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the movie is by far my personal favorite Marvel movie they've ever made. It is awesome. It was huge. It had an epic scale, and it was just a perfect combination of 10 years of work by Marvel all into one to make one epic movie, and I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was a perfect package, and I just absolutely loved it. And so basically, basic plot of the movie, no spoilers, is every character that Marvel's ever introduced is all teaming up to fight the big bad guy, Thanos. And, he's been teased a little bit in some of the earlier Marvel movies, but we really see him full force here for the first time, and it's just epic. And so that's the movie. Every character ever that's in the MCU is teaming up to fight Thanos. Alright, so we're going to start with the cons, even though there essentially isn't any, in my opinion. I mean, no movie's perfect, but this movie had next to no major cons. For me, the only thing that I can really think of to say is that some of the parts in the movie seemed a little bit slow and kind of jumped around a little bit weird because there's so many characters that all have, different things going on. It just felt like some parts are like kind of weird, but no major issues at all. That really wasn't an issue for me. So now we're going to talk about the pros. And the pros, there's so many in this movie. I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great movie. But the first thing is the story is so good. It's just like everything has been building to this one story of Thanos trying to collect all the Infinity Stones to destroy the universe. And it felt so good to finally have this big villain that's been the mastermind of everything finally come to life. And just that moves into my next point is Josh Brolin as Thanos was so good. He was just he was perfect. Everything he did was just the way he talked, the way he moves. He felt evil, but cool at the same time, like a cool evil. And that again, Marvel seems in their earlier movies there's been some weird villains who are just kind of bad to be bad. I've said this before. But this time, Thanos he's just a great bad guy, and you understand why he's bad. It's almost like it's his movie more than it's the Avengers movie, and it's just Josh Brolin was amazing. Thanos was a perfect bad guy for Marvel, and I absolutely loved it. I said this before, but another thing that I really liked is it was 10 years of work leading up to this point, and just every movie before this, it just all leads to this, and you can really feel that when you see it. Now, that being said, you do essentially need to see every other Marvel movie that's been made before you see this one, because it is a combination of every, movie they've had. So if you haven't seen any other Marvel movies, then I really would not recommend starting with this one. I know your friends might say it's epic and awesome and you gotta see it, but really, you gotta see every other Marvel movie before this one, or else this one won't make any sense to you. Because, yeah. So, next thing, great characters. Absolutely great. Now, we already know every character in this because they've all had their own movies before, but that doesn't change the fact that they're great, and I love every character that Marvel's ever made, all the superheroes. So that's just great. Great acting like usual. And one other thing is it's just such an epic scale, everything is big and perfect, and it's what you feel like. I've said this a million times, but it's like what everything has been leading to in this moment. And it was really good. I really liked that a lot. And in my opinion, this was probably the best Marvel movie that they've made. And I love this movie. I can't say enough good things about it. But yeah, so my official score for the movie is a 9.5 out of 10 because it was just that awesome. Alright, I'm Bernie with 5 Minute Quick Reviews. See you later.